we're going to be getting into some awesome stuff today. So stay tuned.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is the JRV Morning Show, and I have a very special guest with me this morning, River Thomas. So welcome, River, everybody, this morning. All of you joining us live, as well as in the archives, excuse me. Losing my voice a little bit. I'm excited. I haven't done yoga before on the show, but before we get into that, I want to spend some time really letting you guys know more about, or giving really River an opportunity to talk more about himself, what he's up to, talk about community yoga specifically, and what that, or how that got inspired, how that got started, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll have the card reading of the day, and then the rest of the show is going to be left to River leading us through yoga, a whole yoga sesh. So I'm super excited about that.
Likewise.
And Alyssa is here with us. She is going live from Instagram as well, and she will be helping us with the technical aspects of the show. Whoop, whoop. Hey.
Hey, sister.
So the camera's kind of far away, so know that if you have any comments or questions, we will get to them, but know that it might take some more extra time for us to see them than normal. So River, let's start off with community yoga, because you know the theme of today's show is yoga, and it has been such a life-changing event for me to meet you all and to be connected and get connected. But what started? What inspired community yoga?
Well, thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
Community Yogis started back in like April and March of this year.
Okay.
And the inspiration really came from Alyssa and I practicing yoga on our own. We'd always meet up for park sessions, and we'd always get lifted and have a nice elevated way to approach our practice. And we had a session with our friend Darcy.
Okay, and just I want to have you, if you could just, I want to make sure it's loud enough. I don't know
yeah.
how good the microphone's going to be, so let's
gotcha.
get closer and just make sure.
For sure.
Because I'm further away and I want to make sure everybody can hear you.
Definitely. So it started in March and April of this year, and we were inspired by having a session with our friend Darcy, and we met her at the park, literally just a block up the street from her, and we said, Jastro Park, yeah, and we said, hey, why don't we make this a thing? Like, you know, people would come. It's not just one person. You know, Darcy wanted to hang out and do yoga. There's multiple people that definitely want to be a part of that.
Totally.
And so Alyssa and I kind of started there. We just felt the need to use what we had and the knowledge that we've gained and the practice and the passion that we're about to spread it and to continue to like manifest our own little tribe, because we've been so driven to like create ceremonies, have a nice group, create a nice yoga passion pit, and we'd always go out to San Francisco, LA, other places, and so we wanted to bring something that's home.
Awesome. Well, and I'm glad you said that, because I often too, when I came back to Bakersfield from LA, felt like I needed to go back to LA to find this, like, you know, spiritual community, because I was not finding it here, or at least at the time. And part of it was I was realizing it was my own mental attitude, like I'm not going to find it here, it's backwards in Bakersfield, or it's slow in Bakersfield, or whatever I was telling myself. But really getting over myself and getting over my ego about that, that's really what busted me open in a different way this year. And I feel like, actually I don't feel like, I know that's what really opened me up to meet all of you in that process.
That's great.
And so I'm so grateful for that, because I came in and met you. Well, I met Alyssa earlier, because we used to do, or still do every now and again, community or customer appreciation days at the cannabis businesses around town.
Right.
And so I knew Alyssa from there, but then, you know, going and learning about the community yoga, I brought it all to a whole other level, and being able to come at the end of summer and find a group, because I was doing my practice on my own, but to find a group really changed it for me as well and deepened my practice.
It really takes it to a different level, and that's kind of how we were. We were just in our own personal practice. I was practicing yoga at the park alone, often, you know. And I would sometimes do one-on-one sessions, but I never had a solid group, and it was just always Alyssa and I just kind of meeting up for park sessions, and we just kind of decided, let's go ahead and take the community back and make our park safe again, give people a little place where they can come and gather, whether it's at your local park, you know, 3 miles within your like city or your neighborhood, or one that's out by the bluffs, excuse me, where there's so much people going through. And we were kind of able to meet a lot of people that way as well, that connected us with Julie, the Shireen Wojcicki. She came to a bluff session.
Oh, very cool. So it's so cool how like the connections get made, and when we say yes, when we show up, when we go with the inspiration, and we don't hold back because of fear or like hesitation for whatever reason. When we step through that, there's something magical that happens, and it's amazing the community that shows up around to support us, not only in the unseen, but what shows up in the seen as well, is pretty amazing. And I feel like that's really one of the miracles of what I see happening around me, and that's what makes me just in awe of the universe. So how we all connect and interact and excuse me, I'm wheezing or something here. I'm whistling over here. So tell us, do you have a private practice? Is there a way that people can work with you one-on-one? Like, how does that work?
Absolutely, yeah. You can reach me on the Instagram, and I'm usually accessible there. It's at Kootsura, so it's Kootsora, and I can definitely meet you for one-on-one practice. You're more than welcome to come into my home, and we can work there as well. I've been practicing yoga for the past 7 years, going on 8, and I'm definitely looking forward to continue and learning and elevating my my skill and my craft to kind of perfect it and continue to share what I know and elevate the group as well with community yoga sessions. And I also work with a little Tai Chi, so the group is open to try and be experimental with different modalities of healing, whether it's through Tai Chi or yoga or Reiki or sound bath healing. We have a lot of people that you can connect with to continue your healing, not just with yoga. It goes deeper than that.
It's so true. I mean, it's amazing the community that's come together, and everybody having their own unique vibe and gift that they're bringing to and allowing to go through them and to share with all of us. It's really tremendous. I mean, we just had a full moon ritual on Saturday, and that was at the Shimmering Void, which is where the Shimmering Void's hosting the community yoga sessions over the winter because of the colder temperatures. So there's a nice warm space and a beautiful space with great energy to come. Julie and Raphael, it's an amazing space. There's some other activities that go on there as well that you could find out about if you join in with community yoga. But yes, there were so many different aspects to that full moon ritual, between the sound baths and the drum circle and the yoga and
flow meditation.
The flow meditation. I mean, it was just amazing. The dancing. It was
fire pit.
It was epic.
It really is a tribe of our own, and it really is a place of self-awareness, of self, of being able to be confident in your motion and let loose. And there's a freedom there. So if you're looking for a group to be a part of, you're more than welcome to come join us and see if you vibe with us, and if you're aligning with what the higher good is calling you to do, you're more than welcome to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for coming on to share with me about community yoga. I've shared it on the show before, but it's something totally different to have you here, present, and to share your radiance with everybody. And so before we get into yoga, I want to do the card reading of the day. So I'm going to let's pick that card. And just so everybody knows, all of River's information is going to be posted. It's already posted in the link about the preview of the show, or the pre-show, but there will be a link posted as well in the comments, so that way you'll have an easy time reaching him.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, let's give these guys please pick the card of the day. Highest and best good. Shapeshift. So I'm going to give River a second to take this one in. And Shapeshift is the card of the day. This one came up a couple weeks ago, and I really feel like this is speaking to the continuation of the huge, big change energies that are moving through the collective, but really more importantly, moving through each one of us. And it starts with each one of us first, and that's what then radiates out into the collective. And sometimes we get that backwards with how it feels. Like it seems like it's happening in the collective sometimes first, and then it's happening to us, but it's the other way around. So we are allowing these energies to move through us from the inside out. And so these changes are moving through us from the inside out. And they're huge right now, big changes. The sacred divine feminine is very much coming in so strongly, and in that rebalancing everything, there's an opportunity for all of us to have another look at what is unfolding in our life, what is working, what isn't. It's an opportunity to let go of the baggage, let go of the bullshit, the nonsense, the drama, if we choose, so we can go forward and have a different sense of freedom, a different sense of being able to be in our authenticity without feeling like, I don't know, sometimes the resistance and the pushback that we can feel, it's like there's just something to us really busting through that in a whole new way. So that's what I get. I would like to open it up if River, if you'd like to add anything else, if you get inspired or you get intuitively from this card.
Definitely allow yourself transform with the cosmic shift. There definitely is a heavy cosmic shift that is transporting a lot of people through a different level, elevating them through a different consciousness, making them feel secure and safe in their own skin and space, and no matter what shape, size, color your skin may be, your flesh may be, there's so much freedom and like liberty in that, and you need to be celebrated in that, and don't let anyone ever make you feel less than that, because this energy is such an powerful one, an impactful one. So resonate with that, be proud, be bold, but remain humble, but still know that it's time to celebrate, and like let that cosmic energy celebrate you and like congratulate you to the next level, because it's graduation time. It's a ceremony.
I love that. I feel that. I feel the celebration. I feel it going like flipping inside out, like
shaking that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaking it loose.
Like, woo, and letting it, woo. Yeah, it's like so much expansion.
So much expansion.
It's exciting. All right, so Shapeshift is the card of the day. I'll leave that here. I'm going to have us pick a card as a theme going into yoga time. This is usually what we would use to go into meditation time, but we're going to use this as a yoga meditation time combination.
Right.
And so let's do this. Pick a card. Air. That's fun. The element of air supports truly magical cosmic qualities. Sifts are air elementals working for the elemental master Dom and supervised by the unicorns. You are guided to ask the unicorns to direct Dom and his sylphs to spread the qualities of air, enlightenment, ascension, enthusiasm, freedom, and divine vision into the minds of those who need them. Also ask them to purify currents of air and blow them to polluted areas so that they may be cleansed. Help the fairies work with flowers by acknowledging and appreciating them. Affirmation. I invoke air to carry angels singing around the world and bringing hope and peace. So there's no accident that air is this card, and we were just talking about these qualities before, and to have that confirmed, and to know that we have the support of the air elementals, Mother Earth, of course, and the help of Dom and the unicorns here with us, really joining us in this magical space. We're out here by the Kern River. We have the Kern River energy, the flow of her energy moving through. Hart Park is a very magical place. If you've never been here, you're missing out. It's a great space and place, especially if you live in the Bakersfield area, to come out and to get into nature in a different way than you can in the city. And the trees here are very mature and just majestic in ways that you don't necessarily find too many places in the city, at least not in this number. And it creates a different space, a different kind of energy, and something that is very healing to us to tune into. So let's get started and get our yoga mats out and get going with yoga.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm excited. You're
Yeah,
welcome. Thank you for
awesome.
joining me with that.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you think I should go, like, I can be like behind you there, or what do you think?
How will we all fit? You want to angle it like sideways then, so it goes like bam, bam, bam?
You see the river like
This way.
more centered to the left, right now.
And like go
Usually
this
you
way?
go this way.
Alright, that works.
Are you gonna hop in? Maybe? No?
Yeah, I will. You just gotta go ahead this way.
Cool. Alright. So once you've laid out your mat and you got a little comfortable space, no rush, no hurry, just slowly start to get into that mindset. You can remove any jewelry that may get into your way. we start our practice. And kind of going through with the heart part thing as well. Not too far from here we have another little sacred spot that provides a lot of healing power and healing water. And those are different hot springs that we know of. So if you're interested in that as well, go and baptize and get renewed in nature. You're more than welcome to reach out. We can definitely make something happen. I post loads of pictures of them all the time on my Instagram and Snapchat. So we'll just slowly start to begin. Knees bent, sitting on top of the feet. Nice and easy, starting in diamond pose. With each breath and inhale, we're lifting up nice and high through our chest. Elongating the spine, tall and lean through your neck. Continue to deep breathe. Inhale nice and high through the arms. Lifting the arms up above the head, palms together. Exhale, slowly release into your prayer chest. Express feelings of emotion, of gratitude, appreciation here. Setting out the time and the space to begin the day, begin the afternoon. One more big inhale, reach up nice and high through your arms. And then exhale, release. Lower the right hand right in front of your knees, and then the left hand comes out behind you, right between the back of your heels or the back of your feet. And we're going to slowly angle, tilting our shoulder outward, the right shoulder out. Get a nice stretch here. Opening up through your hips. And let's inhale, walk the left hand into the right hand here into center, and then stretch over nice and long with the right hand out behind you or your feet, left hand in between your knees. Stay lifted through your chest, through your heart. And then inhale, bring the right hand in. Let's go ahead and slowly start to walk out, inch out with the hands. Palms flat, elbows in. Putting some weight onto your forearms here. And slowly start to rest your neck. Relax your forehead. Surrendering. Inhale, slowly start to pull yourself back up into your elbows and your forearms, walking yourself back up into sitting. Reach and extend, both feet straight out in front of you. Give yourself a little push up off the hands, off your hips. And then inhale, reach up nice and high through the arms, through the chest. Exhale, release, lower it down, bring the hands down to the ground or into your feet, your ankle or your shin. Find your flexibility and work with it. Inhale, slowly let your hands glide all the way back up into sitting. Keeping our right leg stretched out in front of us, let's cross our left leg over onto the outside of the right knee. And then we're going to inhale, reach over. You can bring your left shoulder into the left knee. Index finger and thumb together.
It's amazing to have this view right now.
It really is.
Doing this.
let's go ahead and rotate. Bring your left hand out behind you. Right arm and right shoulder shifts on over into the left side. Again, here you can bring your hand into the index finger and the thumb. And then inhale, let's bring that right hand over into our right hip and left side into our left hip. Now we're going to cross our left knee right on top of our right knee here, and then bring that right foot. You can bring it out behind you to the left side of your butt cheeks. You can sit on top of the foot, or you can stay sitting on the bum, however you feel comfortable in that stretch. And
How we doing?
Good.
Good.
Let's go ahead and bring our fingertips nice and high, lifting up with the hips. Inhale nice and high through the arms. Palms together, exhale, release into your heart center. That breeze feels amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Cleansing, purifying. So Jay, how do we check if there were any questions or people who were...
There's a flow of comments that are there.
and you just go back and look at them and then you respond to them later?
Yeah, well, if you can see them now, Alyssa,
Yes.
if there are any, we can answer some now. But for sure, I'll go back and make sure I hit all of them on the after the show if we don't hit them during the show.
Okay. Inhale, let's go ahead and bring that right elbow into the left knee. Slowly tilting up to the top of our yoga mat. The crown of our head is perfect and placed. Heart center with the hands. Oh, excuse me. And inhale, bring it back into center. Then let's exchange the left elbow into the left knee here. Always push up a little more if you'd like with the left elbow pressing into the left knee. Giving yourself a longer stretch through the hip. And inhale, bring it back into center. And exhale, release the hands back down to the side. Bring both feet straight out in front of you. Oh, felt that pop. Inhale nice and high, up ahead with your arms, with the hands. Exhale, release, bringing the hands down to your feet. Or your ankle or your shin. Play around with your flexibility. Relax your forehead. And then slowly start to walk it back up. Cross our right ankle right across our left knee on the outside of our left knee. And let's go ahead and bring our right shoulder into our right knee here. Stretching out with our left hand, giving a nice post kickstand there. And you can always bring your hand open with the index and thumb together. Stay lifted through your heart, through your crown. And let's inhale, bring it back in, cross it on over. The right hand now comes out behind you in the back, and your left shoulder is going to try to sink into your right knee, or your bicep, or your elbow. Never felt something so
It's amazing out here.
center, bringing both hands out to the side. Now we're going to bring our left ankle right under our right bum cheek here. You can sit on top of the ankle if you like, or remain seated on the bum, and just cross that right knee right on top of your left. And inhale, slowly push up.
I went the wrong direction.
It's okay, opposite leg now, right on top of the other knee. Inhale, bring your arms up nice and high. Palms together, exhale, release into your heart center. Keep breathing nice and deep through the pit of your stomach, through the core. Engaging, feeling that energy. And we're going to inhale, bring that right elbow into the right knee. Slowly start to tilt the crown of your head to the top of your yoga mat, keeping your hands and palms at the heart center. And inhale, bring it back into center, rotating that left elbow outside the right knee. Back into center. Stay here for at least 3 breaths. And let go. Tension in your neck and your shoulders. Exhale, release the palms and hands down the side. Let's go ahead and bring both knees and legs out behind us. Let's go ahead and come up onto our knees. We're going to slowly come into our camel pose. Inhale, reach up nice and high. And exhale, release the right hand back out to the right ankle. Right foot, right heel. Opening up with the heart, with the chest. Leaning up nice towards the clouds, towards the sun. Inhale, bring the right arm up. And exhale, release. Left hand comes out to the left foot, left ankle. Left heel. And if you'd like, you can exchange and bring both hands out behind you for a full camel stretch. Staying lifted with the heart. Relaxing your neck and head, leaning out towards the back of your mat. And play around with the motion, stay fluid. And then inhale. Slowly come back up into your knees. Inhale up nice and high through your arms, through the hands. And exhale, release, lower it down. Slowly coming into a child's pose. How's battery life?
We're good on battery life. It's the storage is a little low, but it should be fine.
Look to the left, look to the right. Play around with the motion of the neck. Inhale, slowly start to come up onto your forearms. Bring your hands together, palms together. You want to have your elbows right underneath the shoulders, and then reach both feet out behind you, coming onto both of our toes. We're working into plank now. Engaging our core, stretching through the legs, through the toes. You can sort of rock back up and down on the toes. Stay grounded, stay rooted through your elbows, through your forearms, stay planted. How are we looking back there, sister? Good.
Good.
Feeling all right, Jay?
Yeah, feels good. I'm feeling the warm up.
Hope you're engaged in the core. Keep relaxed through your neck out there. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and bring that right hand over our left shoulder, left hand over our right shoulder. Ankles outside the mat, flat outside the mat. You can always tuck in your hips a little more to release that lower back. And thank you again for joining us. If you're streaming it now and being a part of this session, we appreciate it.
Yes. And it's going to be here in the archives even if you are not able to join us live, so it's
awesome.
Exciting that everyone will have a chance to join us.
A couple more big breaths here. Feel the inhale, the inflation of your lungs. Exhale, release. the stomach start to shrink in. Slowly start to walk your ankles and feet together. Slowly bring your elbows into the side of your chest. Nice and flat through your palms, through your fingers, nice and wide. We're going to inhale, reach up nice and long, slowly peeling up, and exhale, release. Inhale up. Staying flat from the hip all the way down through the thigh, through the knee, through the top of your feet. Inhale, exhale, matching the movement. Couple more. You can always stretch out longer through your shoulders and pull off a little further with the forearms. And then slowly interlace your hands together, interlace your fingers together. Make a little pillow for the forehead. Bend the knees, feet up in the sky, rotate from left to right and up and down. You can make circles with the feet. Release all that tension in that lower back. Couple more. Stick with it. And then slowly relax and release your feet and legs down to the ground. And slowly bring your hands out now to the side of your chest. Push yourself up into top of a push-up. And then slowly bring that right knee into the chest. You can try to make your forehead touch the knee too as well. And then exhale, release. Same thing here with the left one. Into the chest first and then slowly sink your forehead. And release. Lift up with the hips and the buns, slowly coming into downward facing dog. Pedal here with the left and right. I'll tilt here at an angle so you can kind of see a little better. Pedal here. And then slowly bring the feet into the hands, walking up nice and gentle. Flex the fingers up nice and high. Flat back here. And then exhale, release, lower it down. And then slowly work the neck muscles, look to the left, look to the right. You can grab the clasp of your elbows, the bend of your elbows with the hands to create a little bit more weight. Sink in a little deeper. You can bend your knees. Exhale, release the hands. Slowly start to lift the body away from the ground. The neck and head, the last to come up. Roll your shoulders back. You can go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Bring your right foot, right ankle straight out in front of you. No, I can back that.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. I should always check my surroundings.
It's all good. It's a little tricky the way it all works.
Point the toe away from the body. Try to lift up a little higher through the thigh, through your hip. And then exhale, release, slowly, just bringing it slowly back in the center. And then stretch it on out to the right side, bringing the right foot out to the right side. You can point the toe away from the body here if you'd like as well. Slowly bring it back in. Now out behind you. And back in the center. Bring it out about 1 o'clock. As Dixie would say, cup of pie.
Cup of pie, yeah.
And back in the center. And then slice the pie out to the right side. So what is that, about 5 o'clock?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Yeah. So about 5 o'clock here. Whoa. And then back in the center. And then bring it back onto the right foot. You work your way on the tippy toe. Flex the ankle, roll the ankle out. Same thing here now onto the left side once you get the balance and the focus onto your right foot. Bring out your left foot, point toe away from the body. You can stretch nice and high through the thigh. Roll the ankle, flush that energy. And then slowly bring it back into center, release it on out behind you. Flexing the buns, you can feel that work the glutes. Excuse me. And bring it back into center, bring it out to the left side. Yes. You just have fun. Remember, if you got wobbly like this, if you're holding up against the wall, if you're holding up against a partner, that's perfect, that's fine.
Yep.
Balance will come with time. Keep practicing, stick with it.
There are sometimes I can't balance to save my life.
Yeah. But it has gotten better since you've been steady twice a week, three times a week.
Totally.
And back into center. And now let's cut the pie out to 11 o'clock.
Yeah, the consistency has made all the difference, for sure.
And that's what it is. It's staying consistent in practice.
Consistent in practice. And I would recommend it doing morning and evening if you can get the time to it, because then your body starts to really adjust to its own natural alignment. And then go ahead and slice it out behind you on the left side. In its own natural rhythm. You sleep better, you wake up better. Your energy, your alignment, you're ready for the day. Create that space of devotion, dedication, consistency. It all pays off.
Sure does.
And then back in the center. And then bring it out. We'll go ahead and rotate out the ankle, flex the toe onto the tippy toes. You can pedal here, up and down, standing. Let's go ahead and bring that right knee into the chest. Flex the ankle and the heel. And then slowly start to bring it out to the right side. You can bring your left hand to your left hip. That creates balance. And then bring it back into center, and then slowly start to rotate it over to the left side. And inhale back into center, exhale, release. Roll your shoulders back, roll your ankles. Don't create any tension. If you have, release it. Let it go. Same thing now over to the left side. Left knees coming into the chest. Nice and high, lifted with your heart. Elevating with the shoulders. Staying grounded with the hip, with the feet. And then bring it up to the left side. You can always bring your right hand to your right hip.
This breeze feels amazing.
And then inhale back into center. And bring it on over to the right side. Back into center. And release. From here, let's slowly start to bring our right leg out behind us. Reaching out for the right ankle. The right hand. Inhale, bring that left arm straight out in front of you. Keeping your shoulders nice and squared away. You don't want to stretch outward, leaning out far with the left side. You want to keep it stable, centered. Create a nice line, your chakra alignment. Picture it all opening up. And then slowly start to inch out to the top of your mat. If you can get this far, that's perfect. But you don't want to pull on the knee. You want to lift through your hip and lift with the ankles. We're not pulling on the knee. That's important. And you can lean out as far and as deep as you'd like. Keep breathing, stay focused with your vision. That helps with the balance. Inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, release. Roll your shoulders back. Same thing now over with the left leg. Balancing on our right foot here. Reach out and extend behind you with the left hand for the left ankle. Keeping the hips nice and squared. Same with the shoulders. Inhale up with the right arm. And then you can inch your way out to the top of your mat. Not pulling the knee, stretching through the thigh and the hip. Sand makes it cool. Creates your balance. It's like
It kind of hugs the feet too, or like
inhale up and exhale, release. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and fluctuate some energy. So we're going to come up nice and high with the arms. Try to stretch out. The head's coming up above the spine. And exhale, release. Coming all the way down to full forward bend. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. With the inhale and the exhale, you want to go ahead and stretch open nice through the abs, through your core. Coming up, feeling the stretch through the abs. Exhale down. Couple more. Last one. Bring your hands down to the ground, palms down to the ground. Slowly start to open up with your hips and your legs here. We're going to slowly start to come into a nice squat. You can come into your heels here, slowly start to sink in. Inhale, bring our palms and hands together. And then we're going to go ahead and push out with our biceps and our forearms and our elbows towards the outside, to the inside of our thighs. But our thighs and our knees and legs are pushing inward, so it's a really cool yin-yang of both, of a pull and push resistance. Creating this energy, grounded through our feet. Lifting with the crown. Exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Releasing that energy. Slowly walking your hands out to the top of your mat. Coming onto all fours. Top of your feet as flat to the mat as possible. We're going to go ahead and work our way into a cow-cat tilt. Inhale, lifting up with the crown, expanding that stomach flat down towards the ground, and exhale, release. Tucking in the chin into your chest, your hips, bringing into your forehead. Inhale up, and exhale. Make sure your knees are underneath the hips, and make sure the elbow is right underneath your shoulders. You want to create a nice flat back there. It's been about 20 minutes. Yeah. Couple more. Let's work our way back into a flat back when you've had enough. And then we're going to do some side cross stretching here. So you want to rotate hand over hand here. Over into the right side. Opening up with that lower back. And then same thing back into center. Going over right over left. Feels really good. Go back in the center. Play over with one more time. Back in the center. Over to the right. Nice and easy. Back in the center. We're going to reach and extend out behind us with the right leg on the inhale. Squeezing the buns, squeezing the core. Lifting up with the left hand out in front of us. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Nice and easy, centered with the core. And exhale, release. Same thing over with the right side, left leg, right arm. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and slowly release back into our second child's pose. Inhale, exhale, release. Keep breathing. Feel a sense of accomplishment and appreciation for going through this practice and being here with us today. Inhale, slowly start to rotate all the way back up into sitting. Flexing it back out. started in diamond. Inhale, bring your hands up nice and high. Slowly release. Exhale into heart center. Find strength, find courage, all within yourself. Comfort, love, appreciation. The energy we've created within our hands and our palms, let's go ahead and bring it right hand over the heart, left hand over right hand. Slowly bring your hands back down to the ground. Slowly work your way back onto your feet. Slowly start to push up. Coming up off the ground with the hands. Lifting up with the heart, with the chest, neck and head, the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders back. Let's go ahead and finish off with a little bit of low hand patting, and this helps the meridian system, it helps your immunity, helps cleanse the lymph nodes, detoxify the body, the blood. So let's go ahead and bring our left arm out and pat right underneath our pit here. Working the lymph nodes. 11 is the magic number. And let's go ahead and work on over to the right. Into our stomach, middle, lower. Let's work our way down the thigh, down the knee, down the leg, up the leg, in the middle of the thigh. One more time. Pat the hips. Behind the buns. Into the clavicle and collarbone. Into your jawline, your facial structure. Our conception vessel here on our one eye. Governing vessel, conception vessel right underneath here. We have another conception vessel right underneath the nose on top of the upper lip. And at the chin here, right underneath the bottom lip. Take the middle and index finger and pat underneath the eyelids. Side of the eyelids. Massage your earlobes, massage your ears. Pat behind the neck for tension headaches. Let's go ahead and bring one hand out to the other and give it a little karate chop here, all throughout our palm, that little cushion. A lot of pressure points all throughout the hand here. Same thing over to the right one. Switch to the left. Let's go ahead and bring your hand out. Bring the thumb into the palm. Create a fist here, tucking the fingers above the thumb or around the thumb, and then pat into your stomach. Stomach 36. Sorry, this is the knee. This works the stomach 36. Any digestion problems? Staying at the fist. Let's go ahead and pat right underneath here and massage there into the adrenals. So you can massage and give it a little tap, a little rhythm tap. And then just sort of shake it all out. Take a nice big inhale, coming up onto our tippy toes, nice and long, nice and lean, leaning up towards the sun. Exhale, release through the heels, slowly coming into heart center with the palms. Inhale, open up the beautiful lotus flower. Hands open up, thumbs stay together. Our lotus flower, the flower of beauty, strength, and purity. Close the fist. Inhale, push it out. Exhale, release. Back into heart center. Namaste. Okay.
Well, everybody, so thank you so much for tuning in and joining us live, everybody. Let me see if there's any questions I can catch. So, Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Melissa, for all joining us live.
Thank you.
And it is a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you, Dylan. Melissa says, does the community yoga group do videos? I love this, but there are very little I can do right now, so this is awesome to watch.
We should.
We were
And-
actually talking about that this morning.
And it's and then she said to attempt what she can do, which is that's Melissa. That's how I started with yoga with Adrian. I was starting with her videos, doing what I could do, but that is amazing. Like hint for something.
We start slow and easy, and if you would love
Yeah.
to work one-on-one, I can teach you core basics that you can work at home. A routine that could be a 10 to 15 minute practice, whatever time that you're able to do. We can definitely work something out that's a routine tailored for your body and your needs.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Yes,
So Melissa also says, I truly enjoy this and would love to learn. What great addition to today's show. Lots of love to you all. And then it says, I'm very happy for the archives right now. I will be revisiting this practice to see what I can do, or practice when I can.
Awesome.
And thank you, River, for your time today.
Thank you.
Yes.
you.
So
Exciting.
thank you everybody so much for joining us, hopefully. And if you weren't able to join us live, again, this is going to be in the archives to catch whenever you're available, and to be able to do it again, which is awesome. Thank you so much, River, for coming on. It's truly a blessing and an honor to have you on the show. And this whole week is like truly a dream for me, everybody. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It has always been my dream to have people on the show with me and to have this interaction and to be able to have this kind of sharing that can happen live. So it's truly awesome and amazing. And Alyssa, come over here, Alyssa, come get between us, is coming on tomorrow. Alyssa co-facilitates the yoga sessions with
Hi, guys.
River, and so Alyssa usually works with the Kundalini yoga and chakra healing work, and so she is going to be leading the meditation time tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. So I'm very excited about that. So please join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. And again, if you're not able to join us live, please do not hesitate to catch us in the archives. And please check out Community Yoga. It's so amazing. There's so many. This is just literally a taste of the awesomeness that goes on there every Tuesday and Thursday, and some full moons and new moons. So please message River, message Alyssa, message myself with any questions. We will do our best to answer them and get you going in the right direction. But thank you for joining us out here in this beautiful space. And again, it really has been an honor and a blessing to have you both join me this morning.
Yes, likewise.
Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Father Sky. Thank you, all the elementals, Mother Earth, for joining us today, and the air element especially. Those winds of change and the breezes really came in and fed this experience and took it to the next level.
Brilliant.
So, lots of love to everybody surrounding
Thanks,
everyone.
guys, for
Go ahead.
coming and being present. You know,
thank you.
we
Yes.
thank you. And then just again, another note, Community Yogi sessions tonight at 6:30 at Shimmering Void Zen Center in Bakersfield. Follow us on Instagram at Community Yogi Sessions, and look out for more information. We also have a Facebook page as well, so go ahead and like our page.
Awesome. All right, share that with me so I can share that page.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
cool.
we'll share that.
All right, surrounding everybody with a big, huge hug of love. We'll be
Much
back here
love.
tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay.